Lily, I enjoyed this show so much. I was
Thank
wondering
you.
if your fashion sense while growing up had been influenced by one of his other shows, Sex and the City.
I loved Sex and the City. I loved Carrie Bradshaw. I loved all the characters, but I loved Carrie Bradshaw's boldness and brightness and fearlessness with her fashion and how she could mix so many styles and prints and, textures and like throw a belt on with something and you go, oh my God, I would never have thought to do that, and that was Carrie, but that was also Patricia Field, her geniusness. And so to be, to be an actress who then gets to work with Patricia and collaborate on a new character was a total dream come true. And, it definitely taught me a lot about fashion and it allowed me to be a bit more bold in my choices.
Have you ever been a fish out of water, like your character is?
Yeah, I think every time I start a new project and I get to shoot, in a different city or in a different country. I was shooting a film in Korea a few years ago, or in Belgium, and all these places that I'd never really been to before. I'm a resident of that country or that city for the time that I'm there filming. And so I have to create a new home for myself. And sometimes I don't speak the language. I don't know the culture as well. I don't know where the local stores are. It's very much that fish out of water feeling, and having to kind of pivot and discover new things and figuring out how to make it work.
Is there ever, just very quickly, a short thing that you always do? Do you walk the city? What do you do?
I do. The second I get to a city, I drop all my bags off and I just get out and I walk. And I walk around the neighborhood. I see where the local supermarket, the coffee shop, the best restaurants, I like to know where I am so that the next morning when I wake up, I have a sense of understanding where I am. I don't like to go to bed and not know when I wake up where I am.
There are so many beautiful shots of Paris. Was there an, oh, wow, I'm here moment?
I had a lot of those kind of moments. But one that I'll never forget is going to the Paris Opera House and having that closed off for us to film, and running around in my, hotel slippers and my outfit in between shots going, oh my God, looking up at the beautiful murals and the architecture and the history of that place, thinking, all the people that have been there before me and all the shows that have been performed in the ballets and how lucky we were to be able to be there.
How good are you at social media?
I'm okay, I think. I have a lot to learn, or Emily can teach me. I think that there's so many ways to use it as a good tool, a useful tool. I have been able to connect with so many people through social media. But at the same time, I know that for me, I want to keep a balance between not having it run your life and, only doing things to create content, and making it just a useful tool to connect with people around the world.
One of the things I love most about this character is how strong she is.
Thank you.
You started in this industry quite young, and of course your dad's a musician, so maybe that helped. But how good were you at voicing your needs and your boundaries?
I think I've gotten a lot better at that. I think the older you get, the more you realize the value of your voice and how to use your voice. And I think the volume on mine has gotten turned up the more confident and comfortable I get, growing into adulthood. And I also think the more you realize how passionate you are about certain things, the more you can speak about them and the more you can translate that to other people, and I think the people that you love and your friends, your family, all of those people, that they encourage that in you gives you the confidence to do that. And, I think writing a book for me was really helpful in that as well. And accepting parts about yourself that, maybe you didn't know you needed to work on. And working through those helps you then work up the courage, to vocalize yourself. So I think more so now than ever, I'm harnessing it.
Lovely to hear. It was wonderful watching this. I can't
Thank
wait
you
for
so
season
much.
two.
I hope so.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.